Alright guys, what is going on? We're back with some more Gundam card game. And today we're going to be checking out the Triple Ship Alliance. Now we do have um, a lot of Kira love here because I think Kira's still really good. Um, and we're going to be jumping in with this is our unit package today. Of course, we've got the blocker slop. We've got some sword strikes in case we need it for aggro. A cheeky one of Aegis LR. Of course, the 4 Aegis MA. 4 Ale Strike, because this is probably still the best single card in the deck. The new Freedom, I kind of want to mess with him, see if he's any good. Of course, Soletta and her aerial rebuild will be here as well, because the 1-2 with the restand is so valuable. Freedom, Gundam, Injustice to really help us close out our games and keep the board controlled. We're on 4 Overflowing Affections, 2 Unforeseen Incidents just to help with those positive trades, 4 Archangels to help us restand our units and keep them up, Striker Packs, Kira, Atherin, and Soletta for obvious reasons, Links, 1-2 stat lines to buff our guys to be unarmorable, all that good stuff. So we're going to be jumping in today on MSA with this list. I'm very excited to test it out. I do think that this is still a really good deck. You could certainly tweak the top end here and fit in like the big red G-Fluxes, but I want to try to keep it as triple ship as possible. And in that theme, the only thing we're splashing outside of that, of course, are our blockers here and the aerial rebuild to grab back a command. But let's go ahead, let's jump in and see if we can get some games. All right, we've got our first game here. I mean, we've got the striker pack, we've got the ability to dig. We're going second though, so it's a little sketchy. I think I'll mull it. This is bad. This is way better. Okay, okay. This definitely is a much better. OA, okay. A white mirror. And Pages a striker pack, sure. I'll lead you my way now. I don't want no scrub. Ooh, we get to do a little bit of overflowing with our affection. I think I pitch a Rick, and then I'll pass. Alright, so once again, unfortunately, I don't know what's causing it, but the audio did cut out here for pretty much the remainder of this match, which sucks, because it is a good one. Pretty much, you know, we come to find out, we're going up against Wing. And we actually end up getting a lot of value out of this Aegis Gundam LR. So feel free to keep watching through. I don't really remember what I was talking about in the moment. A lot of my stuff is very like when it's happening. But Aegis LR I know puts in work this match. Atherin as a whole puts in work this match. And getting past the wing deck with basically GD01 triple ship plus the LR Freedom, I was very happy about. This Atherin package is still so solid. We're sitting on a lot of really good units right now in the game, so I'm very stoked about it. I think we've got a lot of cool stuff to look forward to. So again, apologies for the loss of audio after this match. The rest of the video is fine. So we will be back at the end of this one, but feel free to enjoy it because it is still a really good game. All right. Let's get into the next one. All right, we are back with some more. I think we're gonna mull this hand as well. I don't really like that hand either. This one's a little bit better. I don't think it's quite as good as our hand from the first game, but I think we can take it. Sure, not too bad. I'm inclined to believe this is something a little bit more aggressive. Oh, goodness, excuse me. On the opponent's side. Just because he chose to go first, but sometimes I do the same without crazy aggressive decks, so certainly not a requirement by any means. Seeing Atherin is really nice, though. Oh, goodness, excuse me. See, so we know we're in white. Do we get another color reveal, maybe? Okay, red-white. He might. I'm inclined to believe we're looking at some Neo Zeon stuff here. Obviously it is a Neo Zeon base, but you know. We will burn EX for Kira Atherin here. It's just the best turn 4 we have in this deck. So we will graciously take it with a smile upon our faces, and then we will smack for life. Beautiful. Get rid of an ale. I'm so fine with that. Already off to a really good start. The deck curved out kind of wonderfully, though, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Rick and Lefrith, my friends. Watch me top another Atherin here. Oh, another MA mode, though. I actually will take that. Swing in. I was gonna say, smart thing here is just no block. We'll just pass. We'll leave up the Rick. We'll have the other Aegis MA mode to start pressuring. We got the Kira Ale of Joy. There they are, baby. The boys are back in town. And -2ing. If I 3 him there, he needs to send something else in to kill it. Yeah, so skip. I will unforeseen. So he needs to give me another body. And this one is just fine. Realistically, I could block and force a breach trade either way with either one of the units, but it's okay. It's okay. I forgot I live in magical, mystical Christmas land where I get to do that back to you now. And then take your guy. Please and thank you. And then let's go in. Okay, we burst an after mirror match. Okay. I mean, sick. He's probably the more like modern-ish triple ship brews. They're on still like Sananju's and the big G-Quux and stuff now. Dude, this guy's got 8 cards in his hand though. Good googly moogly, man. Improved technique. Okay, so he's on blockers and ping. Interesting. I respect. I respect. I think I kind of want to just run these guys out and then swing and roll -2 Rick. If you want to give me your Lifrith, that's fine with me. Because at this point, this guy has... I mean, he bounced this, took a shield, and if you choose to block here and then trade in with another thing, that's just 3 cards he took care of plus a shield. No blocker. That's probably the right call, but... He does also have an Athrun Link in his... Or potential for an Athrun Link in his hand. Improved Technique, really good card to see here. Weakens all my guys. My guy. I'd imagine we picked the Lifrith here, but I was going to say Aegis isn't a bad call either. Let's see. We've gotten pretty lucky so far. We're just definitely way down on hand advantage. But we've also been able to keep a lot more board pressure, so, you know. Ooh, that's clutch. That's actually really clutch. Swinging at the active. Yeah. I respect it. And then he can choose to get a little aggressive here if he wants with the Rick and Fatum. Okay. So he's going here and then Rick. Is that what's happening? Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, again, I'm fine with that. Giving me 2 of your guys for this, and he got to bounce a guy, like, that's... I mean, I really can't ask for more. Now, Magical Christmas Land is topping an Athrun, grabbing this, swinging active, pinging 3 damage here, and then crashing and breaching. That is the Magical Christmas Land. Okay, we're not quite in Christmas Land yet, but we've still got some potential to maybe become a part-time resident. I just need to keep putting pressure on, I think, at this point. Another one of these improved techniques is rough, though. It takes my Rick out of the equation entirely, which is sad. That's really unfortunate. That's fine, though. Pass. I'm guessing Fatum crash here. This guy take EX space and maybe just build up the blocker wall a little bit. Okay, we got the mining base. Ooh, big G-Quarks. Okay, now I will say he did put us in a position where if I top a Kira, he loses. Because I can Kira Link, swing, and then swing. So it is a little bit of a sketchy maneuver to go with, but, you know. He does not... No punishment for it, so we're good on that front. I think I just pass. I have to... If he has another big G-Quux, I gotta make him pick on his pings, I think is the right call. Okay. Okay, there's Kira, bounce. I'm guessing the Aegis. Okay. Overflow, sure. Pitch a Kira. Now, suppression could treat me really well here. Depending on what it is, of course. Oh, he doesn't swing the suppression. Okay, that's valid. That's a valid, valid move. We'll just go here to mark damage on it. I'll go opponent with this freedom, just so that way he has to handle this before he can swing into my shields. I might be able to, like, use my blockers to maybe get something positive for me. I really don't know. We're definitely in a bit of a pickle now. We ran out the hand just to see if we can get there. We'll block here. Because this sets up either one of them to die to a ping from this guy if I can get a pilot on him. Oh, man, okay. He's been having the pilot, sure. Sure. I might just be cooked. I didn't think we were going to see Athrun, Kira, Athrun back to back to back like that. And he pitched to Kira, and he had a Kira here earlier. I don't know, I've seen just the one of each, right? Yeah. I'm just getting out-piloted right now. Which happens. It certainly happens sometimes. What are you going to do about it? Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm definitely dead no matter what now, which is a little bit unfortunate, because he's got all these really powerful swings. Sword Strike is a thing. What would be the play? I mean, I can't take out anything I really want to. I guess we just go for the strongest or the most HP Justice. Because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 onboard shields he can take. If there's somehow another pilot in his hand, I was doomed from the start. Like, if there's another, like, Justice Athrun, I never had a chance. Okay, G-Quux, that makes sense, sure. I'm assuming he's just gonna pass here. Yeah. I can go for the 4-2. No, I'll just do the 2-4. And then we'll play out Sword Strike and we'll pass. I think we're dead. I think we're unfortunately dead. He just saw way more of his pieces than I did. I only got to do the 1 overflowing this game. Oh, no, I didn't have any at all. How many has he seen? 4. He saw all 4 of his. Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll skip blocking on this one. Just because if I see a burst, maybe it'll help. Archangel, sure. Pick up an Athrun. Let me see, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 technically shields he can take. This guy I do not block. Because I need to block something I can also kill, I think. So that goes in. He swings in here. I have to let that go. Oh, no, I'm dead. I mean, unless I burst another base, I think. Yeah. I do need to burst another base, I think. Maybe? Another Athrun. I think this has to be a base. I need to block this thing, and then, because, like, yeah, he has the swings on board. It needs to be a base. Or, no, I was going to say, it could be... Well, if it's Striker Pack and I didn't block with this thing this whole time, I'm going to feel... Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, he's gotta just swing with this and leave up the Kira now. We block here. Yeah. Because I'm pretty much coping that I top deck a, I mean, there can't be another MA mode like this in there. I actually don't know. I mean, it has to be a Justice, I guess, yeah? It would have to be Justice. Oh, he just has a Striker back. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Like, what? What are you even talking about anymore, dude? He has a Striker pack and a new base in hand? Okay, man. Like, come on. Really? We just genuinely were sitting on all that? That's nuts. Yeah, I'm dead. GG's. Let's get into the next one. That was a good game. Alright, final one. I think we'll keep. It's not bad. We at least have Overflowing, Rick, Striker Pack, Pilot. I think we just need to hope that we can see the mystique that our opponent saw in that last game and see all those pilots, because that was very helpful. Let's dig. Ooh. I think we'll pitch the Aegis and then we'll pass. Because Kira, if I need the Sword Strike, that's big. So I want to keep this just in case. Alright, we'll just drop this down and pass. We got improved technique. Am I getting exploded? Alright. Could be happening right here. Maybe he just didn't want to. Yep. Yep. We'll just go here, here, and pass it on over. Depending on what he plays, we have Kira Aether, or we have Kira Ale, or we have Kira Sword. So. Okay, sure. I think we just play out this guy and pass. Maybe he's got the third improved technique in his hand, maybe? Maybe that's what'll happen. We'll get shot by the third improved technique. Not quite the improved technique, but yeah, it's something. Gee Willikers, Catman. I think I'm gonna do this. Let's take another life. Knowing this guy's in blue does kind of suck because, like, I think it's just, this is going to be one of those games where it might just get to a point where I get totally outvalued in draws and stuff. And just because we know and I'm at 1 health, I'm just going to swing a shield and cope it's not like a pilot or a crazy good bird. All right, man. The improved technique Gundam Amuro Bonager is crazy. Our opponents are rolling the dice and succeeding in massive dividends right now. Sure. This is an interesting deck. We've got unicorn stuff in here. Sayla's like gun cannon, Ping, Gundam. Is he not? Is he just playing like blue red ping, but instead of playing like Marita stuff, he's playing the unicorn package, maybe? I really can't tell. It's confusing an old blood like me. Okay, you got the chicken tiki masala. Sure. Let's see, does he just trade it up anyway? Yes, he does. Beautiful. Okay. We'll go here. And then we'll break with Sword Strike on base. And then we'll pass and... we'll hope. He's in blue, so we're going to be getting very outdrawed here in a second. So one thing right now, blue's card draw just feels so overwhelming in comparison to a lot of like other stuff in other colors right now that's the one thing I'm like in this game I'm kind of struggling to adapt around is the just sheer amount of like I have 2 cards in my hand and this guy's got 7. It's a little spooky, a little bit of spooky. I genuinely have no idea what's happening. The O is here? What? Where did Youngblood come from? Respectfully. Okay. Gundam. We'll go sword. I think this is the longest I've ever just had like an unlinked sword strike sit on my board. Close combat. Okay, thank goodness we have 6 HP here. Deep in thought on the ping here. Deep in thought. Okay. Oh, we're gonna swing here. And I think the correct play here is activate the Archangel to restand, play out the Justice, get the Fatum, and pass. I think this is the right call. Because we get to keep the Soletta Link in hand if I need it for some reason. We're presenting lethal here unless he can take care of multiple board pieces. Which he'd need another thing with repair to be able to do, but even then, he only has 2 swings on board, so he has to burn commands if that's what's in hand, so I think we're in a good spot. I think we're in a really good spot. This has been, I mean, props to the guy for playing something, you know, unique and original, instead of just playing, like, the same, okay, that's crazy. I mean, he's going to rest down 2 guys on swings, but again, he still only has 2 bodies to clear with. So at most, if he has 2 and a command, I still have 2 swings on board plus a link in hand. So either way, I think we shape up pretty nicely. On attack, rest. Yep, sure. And is it rest something of its equal level or lower? Yeah. So he could rest the Justice. He could rest the Justice. Obviously, I will save it with my Fatum. Well, I guess no, now he can't because he would have had to rest it there. So he can't swing on the Justice no matter what, which is good. This guy's going here, resting the Fatum. And then he's got 2 in hand. Do we have a close combat? Do we have, like, gun tanks? Anksha? Anksha wouldn't do anything. Pass? Okay. Okay. I guess let's see if we get there. We'll go Justice at Life. Beautiful. All right. I mean, funky deck. I think this guy's on a very greedy package. Where we're playing Pink Commands and Unicorn and Shrocko and Armoro and all this other stuff. It feels a little crazy. But, good game to that guy still. It was a cool deck. Nice original brew. You don't see stuff like that running around too often. So, I respect it. And that was Triple Ship. We didn't really get to see too much of the new LR Freedom, and we never saw Freedom Gundam, period, which is crazy because there's more of him than the Justice, but we saw both the Justice multiple times. But, no, this was a really good run. Aegis Gundam showed his relevancy, of course. AL Strike was great. MA mode was amazing. Our blocker package really helped keep us protected. There were times where Soletta set up lines for us to get Archangel restands, which was sick. So, all in all, deck's still really good. You're pretty much playing GD01 plus this guy, and again, we only saw him the one game, so how much you need any of the new pieces to still just play good old Triple Ship, who knows? But that is going to do it for this one, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a comment. Let me know other decks you would like to see profiles and testing on. If you guys are new, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.